Hey there and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be deep cleaning my dream car. I cannot wait to share this video with you today. If you are new, my name is Lauren. I do all things cooking, cleaning, and decor for the home, and I am so happy you're here. If you're new, definitely subscribe. If you're a returning girl, it's so good to see you. Let's get started. Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be super fun for you guys to see me clean my car. I do this about, I don't know, probably once a quarter. But like any other part of our lives, moms, our cars are a mess. My kids just got out of school and I have one of the messiest cars ever. And I thought it would be super fun to show you guys all the things. So basically what I like to do is start, we're gonna use my pressure washer, which you guys have seen many, many times. And I'm gonna be using a couple different products today. I will let you know in the links down below all the things I use. I'm gonna be using this wash and wax. This is by Armor All. I love this stuff. I'll show you how we put it into our pressure washer, which you guys know. I've used that for everything. I actually bought it to clean my car, but then use it on everything now. And then I love this Hot Wheels. This is actually my favorite, but I only have a little bit and they didn't have any more at the store. So I ended up picking this up just to make sure. I like to put it on the rims so they look all shiny. This is the Ultimate Quick Detailer. This is amazing for getting out all the stains. Now, I always have a sponge, microfiber, and then a bunch of this stuff, but always keep one of these Mr. Clean erasers. It will help get all the little details out. I'll show you that because my car has stains all over it and it's a white interior, so that'll be exciting. And then I like to have this. I actually bought this just to keep in the car so that hopefully next time it won't get as dirty. And then I love the chamois at the end because we are going to be actually using this wax. We're gonna wax on and wax off today, people. So I can't wait. So before we get started, I'm gonna take you on a little quick tour, show you what we're working with here. The car is, I think this is milk, chocolate milk, I'm not sure. I've got masks everywhere from after school. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks like my kids may or may not have closed the door with their shoe here. So we're gonna need to clean all that up. These are also super dirty. So we're actually gonna pressure wash all these mats here. My husband's being a love right now and getting all the foam ready. I'm gonna pull this car seat out. I also just got a brand new seat protector from Amazon. I bought it for our other car, our kids, like our big car, and it's been amazing. So I bought another one for this car. I'll link that down below too. Got snacks in here. And it's just like all the things. So over here, that's from where the car seat used to be. The seats are totally blown out. We just need to kind of clean out all of this stuff. And see all that dirtiness. We're gonna get all of this clean today. I'll take you guys into the back. Let's do this. Back here is just like all the kids' stuff that kind of gets thrown back. Here we'll clean all that out. The back actually is in pretty good condition right now, but I am going to be using my Dyson to kind of vacuum this all up and just get under these areas. The worst of the worst is typically here in my car. Like this area here is always really nasty, especially on my side. So in here, definitely going to be using my dry eraser on all this. Or excuse me, my white eraser, Mr. Clean. Back here, just need to get all this tidied up. Scrape there. And then the driver's side that gets the most action. Footprints, it's a heavy door, so I'm constantly kicking it to open it. So I always need to clean that. In here, I don't know what we have in here, but we're gonna, let's see, oh, you can get in there. Nice. I'm gonna clean that out. Gotta put my sticker on. Just got my DMV for the year, and then this, so gross. Okay guys, enough talking, let's get to work. We got a lot to do today.
I've seen those faces, I've heard all the lies, but you ain't
So to get started, I always love to use my pressure washer and this little foam adapter that goes on it. What you'll see in this video is it uses way less water than just using a standard hose. Even on like the side of the street, typically before I bought this, there used to be like giant puddles of water. My kids loved it, but it was such a waste. So I really love using this adapter, and then find the type of car cleaner that makes sense for you. I really like this brand, and it helps me to get the car clean quickly because it spray foams it, but it also completely melts when it hits the water. So that's the one thing I really like about it. You won't have bubbles in the street or a ton of water. You'll see there's hardly any. So I wanted to share that with you. I'll link it all down below. It's the best that I have found to be able to wash your own car, but if you use a different brand, definitely let me know what you found to have be successful when you use a pressure washer. But I'm gonna do my spray foam, the kids call it the snowman, and we're gonna get this all washed up, and then I am going to start to use my chamois to kind of dry everything and get it ready for wax.
Right now, and don't let your eyes off the prize. I know you want it to be easy, so let your guard down, and I said, see it in your mind, trust that have what it takes inside, 'cause you can make it too. If not says who, yeah, you can make it too.
So during this video, I'll give you a couple tips on how I like to clean my car. I don't know what it is. We have an amazing detailer a couple blocks away from our house, but I really enjoy washing my own car. You guys know, if you've been on my channel for a while, that I'm a real stickler for taking care of your things, and this is no exception. I worked extremely hard for this car. I remember being a young girl and dreaming about having this car, never having driven one or anything. I just loved it so much, and I was able to finally afford this car a couple years ago, and I just baby it. I take such good care of it, and I just am so grateful to have the ability to own it. So I definitely, you guys know I love to take care of my things. So my car is no exception. I like to go through every single part of it, especially you'll see inside the doors. I detail everything. That way I know that everything is clean and there's no buildup, and maybe in 5 years or so, my kids can learn how to drive on this car, and I will continue to feel as proud as I was the day I bought it every day going forward. So I'm going to go ahead and clean everything. I like to clean my wheel wells with the pressure washer. The one thing I will recommend is find a pressure washer that's meant for cars and adjust there's a little adjustment. You'll see there's a little orange tip on this one. Make sure it's the type of conduit that is okay for cars. Some pressure washers, the tips are not meant to go on cars. It can actually dent your car. So be very careful and mindful. Read the directions when you're using a pressure washer to clean your car, because it can actually do damage to your car. Like, see how close we're getting? This adapter is meant to get that close, so make sure you follow the directions. But let's keep cleaning, and I'll continue to share some tips on how to keep your car clean if you're like me and A, don't want to spend $550 for a car wash, or B, just really enjoy taking care of your things.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, 'cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more time. talking to you, and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign.
It feels so good to see this car so nicely cleaned. We live in the country and are constantly driving through vineyards, so to finally get all of that washed off this car, and not to mention we have 4 kids who half the time I'll pick up in this car and the other half will pick them up in our bigger family car, which is much more suited for children. This is kind of, I'm not even sure how long I can keep this car considering our kids are almost outgrowing it, where I can't have all 5 of us in it comfortably without them kicking and fighting. But for this time and this season of my life, I'm just going to enjoy every moment with this car, and to see it get nice and clean like this just makes me really appreciate how hard I had to work to get here, and looking forward to many years of this car being in our family.
So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you, and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Yeah. Give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me one more. Watch as the moonlight creeps into the room. You're in the headlight.
So I really love to use a chamois after I'm finished washing the car. It really helps take away those little water spots. So if you don't feel like waxing, it's another really simple trick. You can use the same wash that I have linked in the descriptions down below, and then just use a chamois, and it looks almost like the car's been waxed. It is a beautiful day here in this video. It's about, I don't know, 90 degrees outside, but the wind is perfect. And because I know that we're coming into harvest is coming up in August, I'm filming this in mid-June, and I just want to make sure my car is protected as we go into harvest season here in wine country. So I want to make sure I get a nice wax on her before we go into that. I'd love to know in the comments down below if you wash your own car, if you enjoy it, or if you actually have your car detailed by a professional.
You and I.
A couple spots here I just want to try up. For the most part, we're done. Okay guys, so I have a couple of these sap marks here. I don't know if you guys can see those. It's like a couple of marks on the car. It's sap from the trees here. And I've always found in the past, if I just use my nail, it'll usually come right off. Anything else will scratch the paint. So it comes right off. Oh, it's so sticky because it's sap. So I'm gonna try my Mrs. Meyer's cleaning day. I'd be shocked if it actually works, but we're gonna try a couple things. I've got one mark there. I have a big one right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, one on the other side. So I'm gonna try that. Let's see if it works. Okay, so I've got my Mrs. Meyer's cleaning day. I swear this stuff works on everything. Let's see if it works on this. Just gonna spray that on, let it sit for a minute. That's just a little scratch. Okay, I'm gonna work it in. Ooh. All right, add a little bit more. Now again, I'm just gonna use my nail because I don't want to scratch the paint. Oh my god, it's working. Holy smokes, is there anything this stuff can't do? Okay, so I've moved my car. That way our kids are washing our family car. And I am going to put on our wax. While that's sitting, then I'm gonna go detail the inside. That's usually how I like to do it. That way it gives enough time. But you'll see a bunch of areas like this that are starting to take on some coloration from sun. We're gonna detail all of this. So I'll show you how I do all of that. And then a couple other areas on this car that kind of need attention are, you can see like in here. So a lot of times I like to get all in here and clean that up. And then these, I've got a special spray I like to use to keep these nice and shiny. And then this part. So this part is not the same as this. And it starts to, I don't know if you can tell on here, but it just starts to take on a little bit of that, a little sun aged, and it's kind of like water warped. So we're gonna treat those. I also have some treatment for the tires. We're gonna clean all in here because you can tell this is the black stuff from your brake pads. So I always like to get in there and clean as much of that as I can. I might even break out a special treatment for that as well. And then see, here's another, if you can tell here in this angle, this all needs to get treated. So I have a special treatment we're gonna use for that. And then down here, again, just treating all these little areas. I take super good care of this car. I work super hard for it. So we'll do that. And then I'm super happy. All of the stuff came off the door and off here, which is awesome. So no more sap. So we're gonna get this thing waxed up and then we'll start cleaning the inside. Depending on your car, I highly suggest that you find the wax that's appropriate for your vehicle. I am not a professional car washer, so I certainly don't know the right and wrong ways of doing things. I really like Meguiar's. I've always used their stuff. They are not sponsored this. They probably don't even know I exist, but I am just sharing with you. This is what I've used forever. My dad actually races cars as a hobby, so we are a little bit of a car family, and this is just the brand that I really love and have had great success with, keeping all of my vehicles since I turned 16 nice and clean. And but I will link what I use down below, but there's a bunch of different brands you can find, and when you do get it, I highly suggest just testing it out on one part of your car. And the only other tip I can give you about waxing your car is use a small amount, because the thicker the wax, the more you're gonna have to scrub it off. So you want to keep it nice and thin. If you're starting to see globs of, like, this has a white wax, sometimes they're not always white waxes, sometimes they're clear, sometimes you can get them on a squeezy tube, but this particular wax, you want to make sure that it's almost see-through, the way I have it here. If you start to see a bunch of wax build up, just be prepared, you're going to be scrubbing for a while. So all we're gonna do is put the first coat on, and then we're gonna let that dry. As it dries, it's gonna turn whiter and lighter in color, and almost like kind of get a little crusty, and that's what you want it to do. And then we will take basically a microfiber, and in the opposite direction, we are going to wax it off. Okay guys, so here she is all waxed up. It's been about 20 minutes. This is really good. It's starting to really dry out here. So you want to get this completely dry, but I do have some wet spots still. This was my last side. I have to tell you, my car looks kind of badass like this. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I didn't do my rims because I have a spray for that, but like, see the swirlies up here? Just glass. We'll clean the glass at the very end. But it turned out so nice. It's got kind of like a, looks like a matte finish. My son and I were laughing about maybe we should wrap our car. If you guys think we should wrap our car this summer, tell me down in the comments down below. There she is already. Our next stop is the inside. So what I'm gonna do is pull these out, pressure wash these, start detail cleaning this, vacuuming, cleaning up all these little stains all over here. These are really, really easy to clean. So let's get going on that. And we're halfway there.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low.
So here on the seats, I think this is chocolate milk. I'm not totally confident on what that is. This looks like strawberry stain. There's all kinds of little things. I'm gonna attempt to use my Meguiar's cleaner for this, but I'm going to be totally honest with you. In the past, I have always ended up using my Mrs. Meyer's cleaning day when I clean my car. I swear to you, it just is the one thing that can get anything out. So I do know, because now I'm doing a voiceover later, that I do end up going with the Mrs. Meyer's cleaning day and my magic eraser, because it really does get all the, you know, time over time, the dirt buildup on the seats and everything. It gets everything off of that. My husband's being a total love bug and doing all of my mats for me. He felt like even pressure washing them, it wasn't good enough. So we're actually using a little bit of Dawn dish soap on this just to get all of the sticky stuff out. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and start by vacuuming the car. I know this is weird, but I actually start with vacuuming and I also end with vacuuming. That way I get what is here up, and then when I'm done doing a total clean, anything else like little crackers, whatever that falls out of the seats, I'll get them at the end as well. I don't know why I do that. I just always feel like it's not as overwhelming at the end when there's more stuff. It's just little touches up, you know, little areas you have to clean here and there. But I'm going to start with that, and then we'll start cleaning all these nasty seats.
But if I fall, I will get up again. Don't talk about it like you're crazy. You know damn well I can't replace you. Just say what you mean. Don't waste your time being mad at me. Say what you mean, say what you mean. And you'll get what you need, get what you need. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you. The way you look at me is absent. It's like you're walking through a labyrinth. Just say what's going on? Don't waste your time being all alone. Say what you mean, say what you mean. And you'll get what you need, get what you need.
So you will see as I detail the interior of this car that every single piece of this car gets cleaned. I like to clean all the plastic. I like to wipe down every single thing underneath the seats, around the seats, the seat belts, like everything needs to get a deep clean. Then I'm going to actually be using an exterior spray wax. I'll link it down below. It's my favorite because the smell isn't overwhelming. And I'm going to actually wax the interior of the car as well. But for right now, I just like to give everything a wipe down and try to remove as much of that built-on dirt that you know, just kind of builds up over time with the kids, with my Mrs. Meyer's cleaning day and my magic eraser.
I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you. Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around. There's something about you I like, You're crazy for saying.
It feels so good to clean these seats. One of the hardest things was when I bought this car a couple years ago. I was so scared. I really wanted a white interior with this black piping. It was like my ultimate dream. When they finally located the car, everyone was like, you can't have a white interior because you have kids. Like, this car's gonna get trashed. And I swear to you, between Mrs. Meyer's cleaning day and just staying on top of keeping it clean, it is so amazing to see it shining bright like this. The car actually looks better when I finish it than it did the day I bought it. Now, while I'm finishing up all of this, my husband is outside actually doing all of the exterior, taking the wax off. That way we can be finished in time for dinner, which we ended up going to Chick-fil-A earlier this weekend, and I ordered a couple extra that we didn't finish, and I'm going to show you how to make the perfect second day Chick-fil-A in my air fryer. So definitely stick around for that because it is, I swear to you, it's actually better than when you have Chick-fil-A. It's so good. But let's keep cleaning the car and get pretty much done with the interior so we can get inside and eat.
One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
So the back seat has completely been wiped down. It looks so shiny and bright. Oh my goodness. But here is where we start getting into the detailing. So around the door and here where you step into the car, it's always pretty dirty. So what I'm going to do is actually wipe this down. I like to get inside the door everywhere. You can see it's actually it's actually not that bad. It's pretty clean because I just cleaned my car 3 months ago. But here on the door, it definitely needs to get a deep clean, and around it. Please excuse all of the wax on my clothes. I am in the middle of cleaning my car, so I'm definitely dirty, and I apologize that I'm kind of a hot mess today. But let's go ahead and wipe everything down. Then I'm going to be using my detailing spray, and I'm going to go through each of these areas and actually detail out all of the door jambs underneath, anywhere where there's plastic, and especially areas where there is, like right here, this is actually the paint color of the car too. So let's get all that cleaned up. And oh, don't forget your running boards, girl. That's where it's the worst. I actually always keep a bucket with water next to me because I always forget those areas. And if I don't tackle them right when I see them, I'll totally forget.
Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile in the bar. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Try to be cool.
Okay guys, so see how that quick detailer is so good on the inside? I feel like people always neglect the inside of their doors and stuff. Oh my god, it feels so brand new. I also used it all here, so anywhere where there's plastic, highly recommend that. And then here as well. I need to figure out what's going on here. I might hit that with my little magic eraser. You can see how everything is so shiny, so when you open the door, I mean, it's literally like brand new. So, highly recommend always hitting the interior with that quick detailer. Missed a couple spots here, but I'll grab that. It's a little hard with the camera, so we'll do that. I'm gonna do the same thing here, clean this out. Socks. What else do we have in here? USB. And then we've got just juice and whatnot. We'll clean that out too.
Even wear that shirt you wanted to. My friends think I'm lame. Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends. They say I was broken. How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time. I'm not broken, not broken, not broken. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
When the
could give you when you're cleaning your car is when you are trying to clean different materials. So I'm trying to clean a leather here. I'm using a spray and I'm spraying it into the rag. That way I'm not getting the detailer on the leather where I don't want it, or God forbid on the glass. If you get the detailer on the glass, it will leave streaks that you will see for like weeks. So what I would highly recommend is having different rags for different sprays and then using them directly, spraying the whatever you're using right on the rag, then wipe it down and then alternate rags. I've also noticed if I'm using my detailer rag and I accidentally spray like Mrs. Meyer's on something, you'll see that it gets super streaky. So now that I have the interior done, I'm going to actually go back where my husband already took off all of my wax, and I'm going to use a toothbrush. I have two different kinds, and I will link down below the one that's specifically for cars because it also has like a little scraper on it. But use a very soft toothbrush, an old one. You guys know how I love to clean with toothbrushes, and go through all these little areas of your car and just start to scrape out any of the wax buildup that you see.
You know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about, it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. You know it's not about us. My bad temper, what am I supposed to do? When the flame's going high with my bad patience, I hate it always falls on you. But you know it's not about our love fading. You know it's not about, yeah. You know it's not about our love ending. You know it's not about.
So the last thing I like to do is clean the glass. As you wax, you'll see that there is like these little white particles sometimes that fly around. So I like to do this at the very, very end. And I will link down my favorite glass cleaner. It's the same stuff I use in my house. You guys know I actually get a million questions on my glass cleaner, but it just happens to be my favorite. I'll link it down below. You can get it on Amazon, and sometimes you can find them at certain Targets. So do the inside and outside and get the glass all nice and clean, and then we're going to shine up all our tires with my favorite Hot Wheels little spray magic. It's just amazing.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately.
So this is like actually one of my favorite parts of this entire video. This is so satisfying. I absolutely love these seat covers. We still have car seats in our cars. We have 3 cars, so I need to have a seat cover in each. I've already installed this in my other car, but this is like one of the best seat covers ever. It's super thick, and it also makes sure that your seats don't indent when you put the car seat in. You'll see me try to sit in one to get it nice and tight, and please definitely hit that like button if you're a mom out there that also sits in the car seat when you have to compress it down so that it gets super tight and affixed to the car. I don't know why they make it so difficult, but definitely hit the like button if you're one of those moms that has to sit in the car seat to get it nice and tight.
Sing for me, darling, it's been quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this alright. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just
have one last thing I love. This is actually my favorite part. Like, everything looks so clean and shiny except my tires. I love this stuff. It is amazing. Get it at Target. But let's watch the magic. See how shiny? Not shiny. Shiny. Then I like to just kind of rub it all in, make it look all uniform. Just give this a quick little wipe down. It's like it's brand new. It feels so good to have this car nice and clean. I can't tell you guys enough how much it helps with just day-to-day stress and anxiety to take good care of the things that you have, so at least you're not worried about, is this gonna break down or that. I was thinking of doing a printable for you guys, basically how I schedule my year, and I always put on there regular servicing for my car and the kids' dentist appointments, my dentist appointments, hair, all the little things that make up a year. It's going by fast. I cannot believe half of 2021 is already almost over, and I just wanted to share these little things I do to kind of keep the stress at bay and continue to take care of the things that we are so blessed with in our life. If you have any other hacks that you use to keep your cars clean, definitely tell me in the comments down below. This is just the way I've always done it, but the one thing I love about YouTube is it's not just me here videoing what I'm up to. I love the comments. I love talking to you guys. I love learning from you, and I am very excited. I have a couple more videos coming up. I know I've been doing a ton of cook with me's, but I've just been having so much fun in the kitchen recently, and you guys are always telling me on Instagram at Mrs. Lauren Nicholson how much you want me to post recipes. So if you're anything like me, I am more inclined to do a recipe that I can watch versus one that I'm going to have to sit down and read. So go ahead and check out some of those cooking videos if you're looking for some inspiration, and if you're going to clean your car, definitely just add this on your phone or on an iPad and just clean the car with me. I had so much fun today. Now that the car is nice and clean, let's go ahead and finish up this tour and then head into the house for some Chick-fil-A. So now that I am in the house, I thought I'd actually do an unboxing because I have not actually done an unboxing with you guys. This is my Cuisinart. It is, I got it on Amazon. I'll link it down below. And what I like about this is it's a 12-in-1 fryer, and I've been a little nervous about the whole air fryer kick. Let me tell you, this thing is amazing. There is nothing it cannot do. I'll put a link down below so you guys can see all the different things this particular little machine does. It's very mighty. So I am going to actually dismantle my Chick-fil-A. I turn this on to the French fry fryer, and I'm going to put it in the frying basket for 14 minutes. And I'm just going to see, it's the first time I've ever done Chick-fil-A this way, so I'm going to usually put it into the oven, and it's never good. This is so crunchy, and you can see the oil starts to bubble, and oh my gosh, I cannot wait for you guys to see how it turns out. Tell me in the comments down below how you reheat your takeout or any Chick-fil-A or any of your favorite sandwiches. I have to tell you, this even brought, we had In-N-Out a week later, and I ended up doing the French fries like a couple hours later because they got cold really fast in here, and they were perfect. But tell me in the comments down below, do you reheat stuff in your air fryer? Do you have an air fryer? Do you like air frying? And if you do, what is your favorite thing to make in it? So once the chicken is kind of bubbling like this, you can tell it's getting crispy, go ahead and pull out your bread and then just put all the pieces back on and devour this. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know cleaning the car isn't always what we do on my channel, but I thought it'd be fun to share how I do it, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. If you're looking for some more decorating, cooking, and cleaning videos, definitely check out a couple more on my channel. I am pretty new to YouTube, so please do subscribe. This is an absolute fun hobby for me, so I don't post all the time. I do maybe once a week. I'm trying to do a lot better, but I would love it if you would subscribe and check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!